Hey guys, what's going on? See here from Online Sales Funnel Academy on this beautiful October day, coming to you from my studio here in Seattle, Washington. Hey, I have a fun topic today I want to talk about. So a lot of the topics that I come up with for my channel, it's because something happened to me in real life and I just want to share. So I always have my marketing goggles on whenever I'm going out and about. So I had an experience the other day at a really large chain store and I wanted to share it with you. Now, first, before I tell you my story of what happened to me, I just want to set the context for this. So I am a very big believer, and I teach my business owners and entrepreneurs that you should always be growing your email list. And not just to have a list, and it's not just because you can email people out. That is great. But what the bigger picture to the marketing strategy here is that if you're what I call an advanced marketer, or you're doing any kind of online marketing, you have the capability to take that email list and upload it into all of the different the platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, probably Pinterest. I haven't tried it, but probably. And you can actually serve your ad directly in front of those people. Okay, so it's just always good to try and that should always be the focus of your marketing efforts. And so yesterday was no exception. So it was Sunday. I was running around doing errands with my significant other here, and we went to a large chain store that you all know the name of, but I blotted it out just for safety's sake here on the channel. And it rhymes with Wasco, so hopefully you can figure that one out. So we had just finished our shopping and we were at the checkout register. And when you have a lot of items and you're going through the register, the lady asked, I was not paying attention, but she asked Darren, she said, "Hey, would you mind filling this out really quick?" Well, first of all, number one, whatever it is, regardless of what it is, our average time in line is only about a minute, less than a minute and a half. Okay, so just remember that if you're going to ask your customer to do something, you got to think what they're doing at the time when you ask them to take the action. Okay, so I looked over and I said, "Well, what is it?" And so it's this little piece of paper that we didn't have a pen for, and it says, "Be the first to know. Sign up for our url.com emails and unique offers. Name, membership number, email, and email." Okay, so they're actually asking for your full name, your unique ID, and 2 emails. Okay, so I died with this one because I teach online strategies, and this company should know better. They are literally a national, probably an international company. They're probably worldwide. They should know better. I'm almost this close to calling their marketing department, ask them, what the heck are you thinking? So here's now for the little guy, I give you guys the exception. You should not know better. I'm here to teach you, but these guys should know better. Okay, so why am I so upset about this? I'm going to give you about 4 different ways that this could have gone better. Okay, the first way, in my opinion, is if they would have had a kiosk of some sort where you just ask each person as they come through the line to put in their own information, right? People are a lot more willing to do it if it's a keyboard. Okay, maybe it's one of those ones where it's only got one site and it can't go anywhere, but everybody is typically faster at typing. Okay, you think about the workflow on this. The people have to fill out the card. They would hand it back, and then it's probably that person's job to type it in by the end of the day. Okay, which probably takes, if they're good, it takes them a lot of time because now it's a huge time suck. Okay, so it just doesn't work on so many different levels. Or maybe they're just supposed to turn them into their manager at the end of the night. And I bet, based on what I saw on the line, like, I'm the most, kind of person that would like jump on something like this. If it was cool or fun, I would have done it. And I promise you, when I don't like something, I really don't like it. So what I mean to say is they're probably not getting a lot of people who are signing up for their thing this way to join their mailing list. Now, a second way that they could have done this that would have worked really well for them, probably because they have a high volume of customers from sun up to sundown coming through the register line, and they've only got about a minute and a half or 2 minutes while the person checks all their stuff, is they could have had like a QR code. Now, a QR code is that little, if you've ever been inside Messenger, it's a little scannable code that you can scan with your code. It looks like a barcode, only it's round. And you can literally scan it, and it'll instantly connect you and your profile to whoever you're talking to. So if they would have said, scan this barcode, join our email list, and receive $5 off your next purchase or something, or receive a free hot dog or whatever over in our food area, whatever you got to do, right? Or just even without the incentive, if it would have just said that, I would have done it. I'd be like, sure, I get to use my phone. Everybody's on their phone. Don't act like we're not on our phones. Like, this is what kills me with marketing these days, you guys. Okay, so that was the first way, was a dedicated kiosk. The second way was a QR code. The third way that I really enjoy teaching people how to do, especially if you're a public speaker or a restaurant, is to sign up ahead of time, and you get a 5-digit code. It says text the word email to 12121. Now, those companies that set those up, they tell you what the email or the phone number is. So and sometimes I'll opt in just to see what everybody says, so if they would have said, text the word savings to 12121, and what it does is it sends your phone a text message with a clickable link where they could then instantly capture the email. There's actually a way to do it without them having to type their email. So if they really would have had their social media hat on, they really could have caught it that way as well. Now, the one place that I've seen this situation work was last year. I went to a craft fair, a huge craft fair. It took over an entire, a huge dome that we went inside of. It was like a massive, winter fest holiday fair food thing. And there was a dedicated kiosk that had computers all the way around it, and a huge see-through plastic, those bins where you put things in, like at the fair, and you can see like the ping pong balls rolling around. There's a huge sign right as you walk in that says, enter to win a free vacation or a free car. And everybody was signing up left and right. I signed up, and I didn't even know who was sponsoring it, right? Well, that's what they wanted you to do. It was in the fine print. It turns out it was a roofing and windows company. Okay, so now, was I qualified? No, but they were smart because they got thousands and thousands and thousands of people signing up, both electronically and in print. And they put it in the lobby, and you had to do it before you didn't have to do it, but like everybody was doing it. So you had that social proof. You're like, oh, what's this? I better sign up for this. And so everybody was like pushing each other. Oh, I better sign up. But it was on your flyer. It says, oh, don't forget to stop by and sign up. So in that case, I gave them props. So that was a really smart way where I saw that. And I eventually did get a phone call about 5 months later when the sales team finally caught up, and alphabetically, I was in the H's. So they were finally catching up with me, and they're like, oh, are you a qualified, they didn't ask that. They said, oh, are you ready for your home? And, I'm not a homeowner. So Darren is, I'm not. So I was not and I didn't actually, of course, want the service. I was just trying to win the thing. So in that case, that's where that would have come in handy. And I'm sure somebody did win the prize at that. But that was a great way to get leads. But you got to remember too, if you're going to do a mass cattle call like that, you want to make sure, like at the fair, if you're looking for the most qualified people, it doesn't matter if 5,000 people put their name in, if 4,999 are the wrong people, right? Okay, I think you guys get my point. All right, you guys, I'm pretty passionate about this one today. So I'm going to wrap up this lesson here, see if anybody has any questions for me. It doesn't look like they do per se. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one. I hope you guys give some good thought to this. Let me know what you would have done. There's probably a technique or a method I missed. I don't know everything. There's probably something I didn't think of. But let me know what you would have done to capture my email in a very large store, or just directly type it in myself, drop a comment down below and let me know what you would have done in this situation. All right, guys, I will catch you soon. Bye-bye.